We are here for a hearing and bill signing gathering, and obviously this looks and feels different than any such hearing, any such bill signing event you've ever seen, because this is the first time in New York City history that we are doing this remotely. And to say the least, we all appreciate innovation, but we wish we were not doing something different because of the crisis we're in, but we are. So we're all working together to find new ways to do things. And I want to thank my colleagues from the City Council and everyone who's participating today for working with us to make this work in a new way. And I must say, I look forward to the day when we can all be back together in person, and we will keep working together to get to that day. So today we hold hearings and signings for 7 bills. Intro 1898A, Intro 1908B, Intro 1914A, Intro 1916A, Intro 1932A, Intro 1936A, and Intro 1940A. Now, this crisis we've been going through, it is the worst healthcare crisis in a century in this nation, and we also know it's the worst economic crisis in 80 years, and it's hurting everyone so deeply, and it's particularly hurting folks who don't have a lot of income, and that includes folks whose businesses are their own, small businesses, mom and pop stores, businesses built by families, often struggled to build them up from scratch and keep them going, and that was before the coronavirus hit. Since the coronavirus has hit, so many small businesses are struggling, so many are worried they may not be able to survive. They are crucial to this city. They're crucial in every sense. They're part of who we are as New Yorkers. They're part of the identity of our neighborhoods. So many people, their jobs actually in small businesses, even down to the smallest businesses, we depend on them. We need them. So this crisis has really thrown small business for a loop, and we need to help in every way we can. And we have to look at anything and everything would help, and one way to fight back against the challenges, one way to do something different is to address third-party delivery services and their fees, which are often very burdensome for small business. And again, that was a challenge before the coronavirus. The last thing small businesses need is another challenge in the midst of the coronavirus. So right now, the only way a lot of restaurants and bars are keeping going in any way, of course, is through takeout and delivery. Delivery is crucial, but the fees from the delivery apps are causing such a burden, and that's what the City Council sought to address, and I appreciate their good work on some of the legislation here today. And that's the small business side. A number of pieces of legislation, as you heard. One of the other crucial elements of today is the focus on tenants who are dealing with some unprecedented problems because of the coronavirus, dealing with some landlords, and they are not the majority, but some landlords who are unfortunately taking advantage of this crisis and using it as a time to harass or mistreat tenants. Legislation today also addresses that crucial issue. So I want to thank the City Council for really responding to this moment in history and responding rapidly, coming up with new ways to protect New Yorkers, protect tenants, protect small businesses as we go through this crisis together. Now, here are the pieces of legislation we're addressing today. Intro 1898A protects restaurants by preventing third-party delivery services from charging a fee for telephone orders if the phone call between the restaurant and customer did not result in an actual sale. Intro 1908B puts a cap on fees food delivery apps can charge restaurants during a state of emergency and for 90 days following. Intro 1914A makes threatening a commercial tenant based on their status as a COVID-19 impacted business a form of harassment. Intro 1916A suspends the collection of fees for outdoor sidewalk cafes from restaurants from March 1st, 2020 through February 28th, 2021, and suspends fees for indoor sidewalk cafes for the duration of the executive order. Intro 1932A temporarily prohibits the enforcement of personal liability provisions in commercial leases or rental agreements involving a COVID-19 impacted tenant. Intro 1936A expands the definition of tenant harassment to protect tenants from threats based on their status as an essential employee or being impacted by COVID-19. And Intro 1940A codifies Emergency Executive Order 107, which suspends renewal requirements for licenses and permits from city agencies during the duration of the emergency and extends suspension for an extra 45 days. I want to thank up front the city's Corporation Counsel, Jim Johnson, the Director of the Mayor's Office of Special Enforcement, Christian Klausner, our Commissioner for the Department of Worker and Consumer Protection, Lorelei Salas, our Commissioner for the Department of Housing Preservation and Development, Louise Carroll. Thanks all of you and your agencies for the good work you did on this legislation. And I want to thank, of course, Speaker Corey Johnson and all of the council members who introduced legislation for today's hearing. Councilmember Jonai, Councilmember Moya, Councilmember Adams, Councilmember Cohen, Councilmember Rivera, Councilmember Torres, and Councilmember Matteo. And finally, thanks to so many advocates and activists who raised these concerns and worked with the council, worked with the administration to get us to today. Thanks to all of you. So now we'll start with Intro 1898A, and it's my pleasure to welcome and invite to speak Councilmember Mark Jonai, the sponsor of that introduction and the chair of the Small Business Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. What an historic day. As chair of council of Small Business Committee, I was made aware of the concerns that small businesses had with their uneven relationship with third-party delivery platforms. Meeting with all 75 local bids, the chambers, associations, we identified so many key issues. The committee held investigatory hearings last summer revealing business killing, sky-high commission fees, and erroneous telephone practice charges. Amongst others, along with my dear friend, Councilmember Francisco Moya, we introduced legislation to ensure that third-party food delivery platforms were engaging fairly with small businesses, recognizing that if done right, it can be a mutual beneficial partnership. It's my honor that this endeavor has come to this day and will make the difference between locally owned businesses staying open and keeping its workers employed. The fight to protect our small businesses, the undeniable bedrock of New York City that employs the bulk of our workforce, stimulates its local economies, and provides the intangible charm, quality of product and service you can only get from small business, is not over. The following bills that were signed into law today are temporary measures to address the problems aggravated by COVID-19 pandemic. Keeping them afloat during this recession, there are great steps in the right direction, but the challenges to small businesses will remain long after the virus departs. I look forward to continued legislative cooperation from both my colleagues in the council and with the administration on long-term versions of what we passed into law today. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, colleagues. It's a historic day of making sure that the playing field is going to be fairer.
Thank you very much, Councilmember. Congratulations on this legislation. And now my pleasure to turn to the sponsor of Intro 1908B, Councilmember Moya.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to start by thanking some people who were instrumental in developing and passing this bill. Thank you to the legislative staff, especially to Stephanie Jones and my staff, Megan Taddeo and Ryan Sitt, for their work on protecting New York City restaurants from the tech companies that were eating away at them one unreasonable fee at a time. I want to also thank Speaker Corey Johnson and, of course, Jason Goldman, my colleagues, Chair Jonai, and all of the City Council for supporting this effort. I especially want to thank the Hospitality Alliance and the restaurant owners who spoke to me and testified before the City Council about the difficulties that you were facing, difficulties that existed before COVID hit us, but like so many other inequalities, was made worse by the pandemic. And I want to thank Mayor de Blasio for his support in signing this bill into law. The simple truth is that mom and pop restaurants are really the lifeblood of this community. To me, every day we hear another restaurant that couldn't handle the loss of a business and the exorbitant amount of fees from third-party food delivery apps. I also want to say that as a son of immigrants and someone who was born and raised and still lives here in Corona, Queens, and a son of immigrants, I'm here with my folks to be here to see this historic day as well. You know, growing up in this community, a immigrant and minority neighborhood, food is part of our culture. It tethers us to our heritage and to our family. That makes restaurants an integral part of the character of our community. So when we lose one restaurant, it's just not one less option as you're scrolling through your food delivery app. It's a loss and a piece of what made our neighborhood unique. These are tragedies this law will help prevent. That's why I'm so proud of this measure and grateful for everyone who helped bring it to the table today. There's never been a greater urgency to get this done. This law will protect our mom and pop restaurants across the city from getting eaten alive by the exorbitant amount of fees by billion-dollar tech companies. This problem isn't new. The restaurants who are struggling to survive and cover the fees from third-party food delivery apps before this started is the reason why we are pushing this today. I know that some expensive lobbyists and government affairs reps for these apps will say that their restaurants partners love them. Unfortunately for everyone involved, I don't see the evidence of that. Because when I talk to restaurant owners who have partnered with third-party food apps like Grubhub, when they came and spoke to us in the Small Business Committee, and when they talked to reporters or advocates, they were all saying the same thing. These apps are killing them. And forget the expensive COVID ads suggested that these tech companies aren't that are the saviors to our restaurant industry. It was all about profit and cost. So right now, what we've done is the commission fees for these food party apps can reach up to 30% or higher and can blow through an already razor-thin profit margin by many restaurants. If these billion-dollar food apps were nibbling away at the mom and pop restaurants before COVID, they're bleeding them dry now. And this law will level the playing field. It will cap the fees at 5% for restaurants that don't use third-party app delivery services and caps delivery fees at 15%. We also carved out fees to separate delivery service from fees like marketing, processing, and phone orders, because unlike marketing fees, there is a real fixed cost associated with the delivery. There are actual workers, not programs and lines of code, who have to do this work and deserve to get paid a fair wage to do it. The workers provided the essential service for delivering food are mostly people of color. They've exposed themselves to the pandemic every day so that New Yorkers across the city can eat safely. So I want to, again, thank my colleagues, the central staff, of course, the mayor for the support. On behalf of myself and the locally owned restaurants in my community and across the city, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you so much, Councilmember. Councilmember, I've had the joy of meeting your family and also dining with you in your local community. I know how devoted you are to the small businesses and the restaurants of your community. So I know that you're feeling a lot of pride today and your family's feeling a lot of pride. Well deserved. Congratulations on this legislation.
Hello.
How you doing? We have to go back to that restaurant you took me to. It was really good. All right, thank you, Councilmember. And now, want to invite Councilmember Cohen, the sponsor of Intro 1916A and the chair of the Consumer Affairs Committee, to speak. Councilmember.
It's good to see you, Mr. Mayor. Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed. How you doing?
I'm well, actually. Yeah, it's been very busy in the district, but I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be brief, though, because I'm Zooming and chairing a hearing simultaneously. So
You're multitasking.
The taxpayers getting their money's worth. I just really want to thank my speaker for his support in moving this bill as quickly as he did. I think that it's very targeted. It's helping small businesses and restaurants that we know are devastated. It could help also with as we ultimately open. If a restaurant is only allowed to use 50% of their space, having outdoor sidewalk cafe space could make the difference between a business being viable. So waiving those fees, I think, could make a big difference. So I'm just really grateful for all the support. My staff was very helpful. I just want to take also 1 second to note, just so that you know, your team throughout this whole COVID crisis has been very responsive. Commissioner Garcia, really to make sure that our office is able to help constituents the way we want to. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for that.
Thank you, Councilmember. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it, and thank you for all the partnership throughout the last 6.5 years. Very much appreciated. All right. You can now resume chairing your hearing. I'm impressed. Okay, and now want to invite the sponsor of Intro 1932A, Councilmember Rivera, to speak. Councilmember, can you hear us?
Yes.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much. It's really good to see you. I see you almost every day, and I thank you for all. But thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for signing my bill Intro 1932 and the other pieces of legislation today that will help countless small businesses and tenants in the months ahead as we continue to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. With the signing of my bill, any small business owner with a personal liability clause in their lease will see that provisionally temporarily suspended, that provision in their lease that would temporarily suspend that personal liability for them. They will no longer have to fear their landlord going after their personal life savings and assets because of a disaster that no one saw coming. When my team informed Ken Nye, the owner of 9th Street Espresso in my district, that you were signing my bill today, he told us that for the first time in months, he was going to get a good night's sleep. I'm proud that my bill will help ease the minds of business owners like Ken, like Melba Wilson, owner of Melba's Restaurant in Harlem, like Mario, who owns Folia, and Julio Peña from El Pozo Acanto, both in my district, like Savan, who owns B-Side, like Gabrielle Stallman, who went from making cheesesteaks as a line cook to being a successful restaurateur. They all knew the risks when they started their businesses in New York City. They all poured their hearts, dreams, and many years into these storefronts. And through recessions, storms, and the emergence of a digital economy, they're still here. Now it's our responsibility as elected officials to ensure that they all have a fair shot to bounce back when the crisis is over. And this bill will go a long way to doing just that. I want to thank Speaker Johnson, the entire legal team, legislative and council team who worked on this bill, including Kelly Taylor, Stephanie Jones, Jason Goldman, my legislative director, Jeremy Unger, my chief of staff, Pedro Carrillo. And I look forward to working with you, Mr. Mayor, as we continue to fight for the real financial assistance we need for our small businesses and other support from Albany as well as Washington. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Council Member, and thank you for standing up for all those small business owners and all those restaurateurs. And I can tell from the way you talk about it that you are walking the walk and you know these folks and you care about them. I suspect you've dined in their establishment many times too. So very much appreciated. Congratulations on this legislation as well. So thanks to all the council members, and now we have two members of the public who have signed up to speak. First, Andrew Rigi, the Executive Director of the New York City Hospitality Alliance, and then Lynette Marrero of the Yama, I don't know which way in this case, Restaurant Group. So if we could have Andrew, then Lynette.
Oh, Mr. Mayor, everyone can hear me?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, yes, my name's Andrew Rigi. I'm the Executive Director of the New York City Hospitality Alliance. We represent restaurants and bars and nightclubs throughout the 5 boroughs. And wow, what a historic day this is. I've been doing this work for quite some while and know people that have been doing it longer than me. And we don't remember we had so many small business relief bills passed in one day. You know, our restaurants, our nightlife are the backbone of our community, the economic impact, but it also is the social landscape that holds our city together. And we are in the eye of this crisis. And the passage and enactment of these bills are going to take a huge step in supporting the local business owners that make New York City what it is. So before I talk about the bills quickly, I just want to thank you, Mr. Mayor, Speaker Corey Johnson, for help shepherding these bills, and the council members. I call them our small business warrior, Council Member Jonai, Rivera, Moya, Adams, Cohen. It is just incredible to be able to know that I can turn back to my members and business owners throughout the 5 boroughs that are contacting me day in, day out, every moment, talking about how they are so frustrated with the fees being charged by third-party delivery apps, by the bogus fees that are being charged to them when orders aren't even being placed. The fear of knowing that they may not only lose their business, but then their landlord could come after their personal assets, their apartment and other accounts, that they could be harassed by their landlords We know these bills are historic and going to go a huge way in supporting our business community. And my colleagues here at the Hospitality Alliance, Rob Bookman, who has been working with council staff and the administration staff, have just been so diligent and thoughtful in their approach. And we are greatly thankful because we know that for the city of New York to fully recover, that New York City's restaurant and nightlife industry will have to be at the core of that recovery. And today's package of legislation does exactly that. It gets us on a path so we can, and it will take some time, but eventually recover. So I want to thank everyone for passing these bills on behalf of the New York City Hospitality Alliance and our small business owners and all of their remarkable workers who are the backbone of our industry throughout the 5 boroughs. We thank you, and we look forward to continuing to work with all of you to make sure our hospitality industry does come back and does come back strong.
Thank you very much, Andrew. I know you have fought tirelessly for this legislation and to advocate for so many businesses that are struggling right now. And I want to just amen your last point. I have no doubt in my mind that restaurants, bars, the entire industry is going to come back strong. And we have to figure out together how to make that work best. But these are amazing businesses and resilient businesses. So I am looking forward to a bright future for them. And thank you for your leadership. And now we welcome Lynette.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, on behalf of ROAR, Relief Opportunities for All Restaurants, I would like to thank you, Mr. Mayor, for signing Intro 1932A and Council Member Carolina Vieira for sponsoring this essential legislation. We are small business owners of 2 proven restaurants in Brooklyn and Manhattan that, like so many others, have poured their life savings into making them a reality. In the midst of this terrible crisis and its devastating consequences, this bill is very welcomed and accomplishes 2 key objectives. One, it incentivizes our landlords to have a more constructive discussion about ways in which our lease agreements can be restructured to reflect this extremely uncertain circumstances. And in the absence of reasonable agreements with our landlords, it helps us avoid the loss of all our assets. Personal guarantee clauses on leases were designed to protect landlords from tenants being open and operating but not paying rent, not from the current unprecedented situation with which we find ourselves. That said, we face a long road to recovery under very uncertain and challenging circumstances. The restaurant industry will need additional concrete steps to help it survive, ranging from a more flexible PPP tailored to our circumstances to an industry-specific bailout package that replaces denied business interruption claims, among others. Restaurants are central to New York. They are vital to our neighborhoods, tourism, and to the cultural fabric of the city. More importantly, restaurants employ more than any other industry in New York, over 800,000, approximately 500,000 in the city. We are immigrants or children of immigrants that came to New York to pursue our dream and have worked so hard to build a good business with good jobs for our employees and serving our communities. We need all the help you can give us and continue to look forward in ways in which we can work together to save our industry and the city that we call home. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to speak on this important legislation today, and thank you for signing.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you for your advocacy and your leadership, and appreciate all you're doing to help protect the restaurant industry and help it come back. All right, everyone, we have heard the public testimony. I'm just going to give a very, very brief summary of what we're doing here today in Spanish. Nuestras pequeñas empresas hacen que Nueva York sea Nueva York y han sufrido tanto en los últimos meses. Esta ley las protege y las ayuda a combatir a las tarifas de servicio de entrega. Esas empresas son el fundamento de nuestros vecindarios y las vamos a defender en esta crisis y siempre. Okay, with that, we will now sign these bills. And one per each. Okay, that's different. We're definitely doing something different today. Okay, first we will sign Councilmember Jonai's 1898. And hold on, Paul. 26th. Okay, I want to check my date here. pass them on to you so you can keep each one separate for those who want. This one is Councilmember Moya, intro 1908. Councilmember Adams, intro 1914. Councilmember Cohen, intro 1916. Councilmember Rivera, intro 1932. Councilmember Torres, intro 1936. And Councilmember Matteo, intro 1940. Okay, these bills are all law, and we have concluded the first ever remote hearing for legislation in the history of New York City. Thank you everyone for participating. Congratulations to all the council members who sponsored legislation. Thank you to the City Council for their leadership, and thank you to all who joined us today. Take care now.